Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Thank you everyone for coming out and braving the cold weather today. That did not work very well last time. Alright, this is a story I wrote recently called Don't Try This at Home. And we'll see how well this goes. All the equipment packed back into the ray gun wagon. This traveling entertainment companion fixed to the gills with RGB fluctuating lights and stereo frills playing the latest electronic grooves to guide our group through this massive mom's exodus from the grassy amphitheater. 23 staggering hippies are at this music festival, and there were at least 12,000 now leaving the last band's marvelous performance. Can't remember their name, but I know I've seen them 3 times now. But that purple glow from below the ray gun keeps me fixed away from the flowing dresses of girls galore. Oh wait, that was a guy. Moonbeam is sliding through a slipstream of Indian fabrics and battery-powered glowing things. She glides in and out of campsites waiting to be found, but Moonbeam travels without a sound. Too tiny of impact for the glazed eyes of fellow campers and passerbys to notice anything was awry. Moonbeam gets bored after 93 seconds of exploration and rejoins the meandering group, pretending it was walking like normal humans. We greet her with hugs and shrugs of a job not quite well done. 14 swagger is strong. This motley crew shall not misconstrue the altered state of affairs we were all in. Everyone knowing who the leader was. But the leader was now asking for directions. The campsite was theoretically up ahead, so we pressed forward for the show we were all about to create. We knew there was trouble a-brewing, for we had to create it before it was too late to inundate those who were all camped near us. Aha! Our leader states as he re-inebriates his alcoholic libations. I recognize those tapestries and fine art haberdasheries as Tarp World's ownership of an inner world within this world as a subculture to the world at large. We enter Sanctuary, a place of love and kindness, showering each other with handmade gifts and praise for being a part of each other's lives. Shortly after, we get down to business. Guys, I just need to change costumes before I get on a bike. Y'all are gonna love this new one, says Sylvester with the overzealous muster of his companions. We are all aglow with what this new wonder will hold. So half of us bolt to go and prove our own provincial prowess on dress and accoutrements to show. Sylvester wins the competition for the best in show. Plush purple fabrics grace his bear-like manly physique. No one could mistake Sylvester, for his 4-foot-long patchwork tail was all the rage during many a rage fest. He had put wire inside it to make sure that it would keep its form and could be controlled at a moment's notice to cause a commotion as told. 6 was the count for the bicycle parade that was about to be laid in front of the feet of hundreds of thousands of unsuspecting normals. We all knew we were something special, a few levels above the rest of those who were already on the fringe of civilization's meat-hook grips of reality. All of us active dreamers bring the best of our inner light into the depths of the night. Bicycles all laden with EL wire, tassels, reflectors, and blinky lights. Oh, don't worry, there were more blinky lights. 2 more followed with ray gun in tow, screaming, "Bacon wagon! Get your bacon here! Bacon wagon!" This was the most unsafe of them all. Open flame from propane with griddle on top, 12 pieces at a time, and 3 pounds to get rid of. Us bikers would scurry up front and create the excitable mood for those who didn't know what was about to hit them. Once the other campers came to the Ray Gun's diner, they were instructed to barter or perform for a piece of bacon. "Dude, I just want bacon. I'll give you this $100 bill for a piece. Just 1 piece. I'm so hungry," states one chap who thought money was more important than was important to this colorful crew. "No," says Saucington in a sassy fashion. This 5-foot, 10-inch tall rooster was in charge of the doling out, and he wouldn't sacrifice to his morals. "If you can't do something for us, your money is no good here." That poor man almost cried as the second got a piece of bacon for just a simple jig. Too little, too late, your money must abate. This went on for another hour. Insanity, I tell you, pure insanity. But then it hit. Safety third is our motto, but poor Sylvester didn't grasp this as he stood on his pedals, trying to go as fast as he could to impress a group of girls who were now up an embankment across from the gravel road. bacon in mouth, tail flying 4 feet behind him, screaming like a loon. I wouldn't have believed it myself had I not seen this fleeting moment of stupidity mixed with well-intentioned behavior. Sylvester's tail, wire-supported tail, bounces off the ground and gets stuck in the rear wheel spokes, taking out the gear assembly. Bam! He tumbles headlong over the handlebars in that cartoon-type manner. His face showed more care for the bacon in his mouth than the divot his forehead was about to make in the ground. Immediately after, Sylvester stands up tall with bicycle dragging behind his tail's maul. Hey, girls. But with that, the gears broke on someone else's bike. He waddles back to the bacon wagon with a defeated look upon his sappy face. This 6-foot-tall purple cat, he couldn't keep a straight face while trying to tell us what happened. Oh, well, we all saw, words. But we didn't want to tell him for the sake of his story. And now Foxy Mama wouldn't have her bike for her early morning stroll. He cries. He absolutely cried. These were tears of pain from laughing far too hard. Can I get another piece of bacon, please? Asked Sylvester. The griddle was empty, plate bare. Each of us with a fresh piece in our mouth, knowing that he would ask this. We all tried to see who would cave first to his preordained request. Silly Sossington. But what a guy. He snagged the last piece and hid it behind his back for none of us to see. Sossington gave this piece to Sylvester, saying, "See what happens when you don't tie up your tail, you crazy cat?" All I know is I'll never try this at home, which is why we end up going to festivals. And that's something like that.